There are moments when something just clicks, not because you tried harder or pushed more, but because something deeper aligned. That you begin to drift, just noticing how every word, every breath begins to organize something inside you. You might start to wonder, what would it be like to operate for a completely different system? A system not built on old patterns, but one constructed, calibrated, and installed with precision, to guide you from survival into thriving. Because focusing on combining all these ideas and beliefs and installing them unconsciously as a new belief system, it already begins a process, doesn't it? Imagine a moment, a seed, small, seemingly insignificant, but within it the blueprint of a forest. You don't tell it how to grow, it simply responds to its environment, to what surrounds it. And in just the right soil, with just the right light, warmth, that seed can't help but grow. Now what if your mind is the perfect soil? And you just dropped the seed of thriving. You're always growing. Even now, even in this moment. Because growth is not something you do. It's something you allow. When you allow calmness to wash over your mind like warm sunlight, the part of you that already knows how to flourish begins to awaken. Confidence becomes familiar. Curiosity inevitable. Gratitude automatic. You begin to remember the present moment is the only reality. And in this moment, you choose abundance. Because the truth is, abundance was never out there. It's an energy, and it begins within. You can feel it now, can't you? That inner click. As belief becomes embodied. The belief that everything is always working for you. That the universe rewards boldness. That you have already started. Let me tell you about a man who woke up one day and forgot he was surviving. Instead, he began to act as if he were thriving. And then something strange happened. Reality conformed. Because reality is malleable, isn't it? When you believe in possibilities, you start to see them everywhere. When you trust in life, life begins to trust in you. You already know how to breathe. Now what happens when that breath becomes intentional? When your breath becomes a signal to your nervous system that it's time to relax, time to feel safe, time to receive. Each breath becomes a hypnotic reminder. You're supported, you're evolving, you're already enough. You might notice how quickly you remember who you've always been. The innovator, the creator, the confident explorer who doesn't wait for permission. Because momentum, not perfection, is the path. You move forward, you act boldly, you visualize success. And your subconscious begins organizing the resources to make it real. Let's go deeper. You see, people respond to beliefs, not reality. When your frame says, I'm thriving, the world mirrors that back. People feel your presence because your presence is a gift. And the more you give without expectation, the more you receive. Picture this, you're walking into a room, not to prove yourself, but to share yourself, calm, composed, radiating energy that says, I know who I am, and I like who I am. Because you've trained your nervous system to recognize success, to welcome it like an old friend, to expect it. And in doing so, you become magnetic. You don't chase happiness anymore. You choose it, you generate it, through gratitude, through mindfulness, through vision. And each time you reflect, you reinforce. Because the past no longer defines you. It taught you, it forged you. It gave you the feedback you needed. And now the learning is complete. The pattern, the once held you in place, it's collapsed. Like an outdated operating system, being replaced right now with something stronger, something smarter, something you designed. From this moment on, you act with purpose, you speak with certainty, you move with clarity. Because you're now installed with a belief system that reinforces power, peace and presence. Your inner world is aligned. Your outer world reflects it. You adapt, you lead, you inspire. Because this isn't a theory. This isn't a wish. This is who you are now. And the best part, you don't even need to remember how it happened, because it's already happening deep inside right now on its own, isn't it?